Tesla's world of EV. Now, as we embark on this journey of software updates, I want you to imagine yourself in the car with me. So let's jump in. Tesla, the world's EV, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Now, today, guys, I'm using the new mic, and I think and feel as if I can't move because it makes noises when I do. So I want you guys to imagine yourself. Okay, now I'm just playing. Look, this software update just came out, all right? And I've been kind of, I wouldn't say complaining, but it's been about in a week's time span since I've gotten it compared to other guys, other YouTubers I've been pretty much watching and seeing get it already. So I'm going to try my best here because I'm holding a mic currently, as you guys can't see. So with that being said, let's go over this software update that I have been pretty much talking about and just now receiving as of last night, which is 20.6. So that's cool. And by the way, I still don't entirely know exactly how that works as far as how they roll their updates out, whether they're region based, country based, state based, whatever the case. Wow, that rhymed, guys. Come on. That rhymed. Oh my God, another Tesla. So, anyways, all right. So, we got minor fixes here, which is obviously minor fixes. Not entirely sure what that is. But, anyways, YouTube Music, irrelevant. I don't use Amazon Music, irrelevant. I don't use Castle Doombad Classic, don't know what that is. And parental controls. So, guys, this update on the parental controls. If you have a very good, very well behaved teenager who is of age and can drive, I would advise driving a Tesla. One, it's very safe. Definitely when it comes to, obviously car crashes, right? So that's number one. Number two, there's a lot of, here, let me hit this with my hand. 1 second. Okay, so there is a lot of features here you can do. You can set speed limit warnings. You can also have it controlled to where they have to be in chill mode. There's a pin that you have to set that may, I guess, only be for you, or I'm not entirely sure what the pin. You can now enable with a pin on your code. Oh, so, okay. So it would have to be enabled. Oh, that's smart. So only you would know the pin. So you can enable parental controls with a pin. That way they can't disable it. That's hilarious. So you can change your acceleration to chill mode. So they can't, which isn't slow, but still they can't accelerate like if they were in any other mode. Uh, you have automatic emergency braking, forward collision warnings, obviously, which you kind of already have, but it sounds like that's enhanced. Speed limit warning and a curfew, which I think is hilarious because you can set a curfew to where they can still drive. Well, obviously, it's enabled. They can still drive, but it will notify you if they drive past that curfew. So I advise if you have a Saint for a teenager, getting them a Tesla. I know it's expensive, but I mean, very safe car. So let's move on. Navigate to sub destinations. So this is kind of cool, guys. Let's use an airport as an example. Las Vegas has a very big airport. Now, if you have ever been to a very big airport, normally there are multiple exits for multiple terminals. In Vegas, there's like four. And sometimes I've even gotten confused at times before. So what this does now is you can actually navigate to a sub destination, exactly what it says. So now you can actually put in terminal one and go exactly to terminal one. So that's pretty cool. The weather forecast, which is kind of cool because now it tells you your air quality. Oh, come on, zoom, focus, focus. Okay, so my air quality, it looks like, appears to be 66 inside of my garage. Wow, I guess I need some humidifiers out here or some air purifiers. But anyways, so that's kind of cool. Now you can see the air quality. And guess what? If you have a Tesla, and those of you that don't know, there's a biohazard mode. So in case of an emergency or just if you want to be cool in front of people, you can engage biohazard mode when that gets a little low, kind of like what it is now, which would probably be moderate, right? So yeah, you want to look cool, engage biohazard mode due to the air quality that is now shown to you. That's cool. So the scheduling and preconditioning of the battery. So I believe this was one of the things I was a little shaky. I have to look into, but I believe that now you can separate preconditioning your battery and scheduling to charge because it was combined for some weird reason before. So it was a little vague before. Now it is now it's a little bit more well, I wouldn't say complex, but it's better. They enhanced it. So now they separated preconditioning your battery, which technically is just warming your battery up to charge, which is usually used for superchargers, so that way you get a very fast charge. Now, if the whole those of you that don't know, those of you that have a Tesla, you already know what it is. Those of you that don't, you can schedule your car to charge at home majority, right? If you have a Tesla, I don't know why you wouldn't be charging at home majority, but anyways, at home you can set your schedule to off peak, which on peak and off peak obviously are two different things. On peak is a huge difference between off peak hours. Now that is just the amount per kilowatt it charges you depending on what state you're in. So Vegas, for example, it's like 40 cents on peak and 12 cents off peak, which our peak hours are 5 and 9. So I don't charge before obviously 5 and or 9. So I don't charge in between. Guys, I can't talk today. I don't charge in between 5 and 9 o'clock p.m. So I set mine to charge every single night at 9:15. Sometimes if I get home before 5 o'clock, I'll charge. If it's like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, I'll charge it to whatever. I don't charge past 5 o'clock. So um, that's cool. So now they have, I guess, separated the two. The rest of the features is rest of the stuff is stuff I pretty much already had in the previous update, which was 20.9. This is currently 26.6, which seems to have jumped in past 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. So anyway, so I didn't really necessarily talk about the headlight adaptive for curves or whatever. That actually did make a difference. That was in the previous, obviously, update I had already had, but there was somewhat of a noticeable difference, man. So now when you turn, you could actually you can see a little better than you could beforehand. Definitely at pitch dark. My houses aren't, my entire housing community isn't necessarily done being built, so some of the street lights are still like off at night, so it's pitch dark, and I'm right next to the mountains, so sometimes it gets pitch dark out here, and it does definitely help the darker it is. So that's pretty cool, guys. But yeah, that's the update I finally got and have been talking about for the past week now. So I guess you guys can stop hearing my mouth on that. But anyways, that's all I got for you today, guys. That is, excuse me. Wow, once again, can't talk. This is Tesla, the world's EV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. Help me help you. And that's it, fellas.